David Halliday with BoatSmith. I'm going to show you some of the recent work we've been doing on our Ariki. We've been working a lot mocking up the cockpit and then changing the mock-up of the cockpit and then changing it a little bit more. And this is so that when we go to build these parts for real, they're perfect. Okay, here we have where the forestay bridle will secure. We fiberglassed in solid fiberglass piping in here, and then we recessed it and inlaid it with a whole bunch of glass, and so it's just strong as can be. And behind here, this is the lashing strake. This is serves to secure the beams to the boat. It also serves as a great rub rail, and it also as a great handhold when boarding the boat from your dinghy or for simply tying the dinghy alongside. You've heard me talk a lot about how much space is on this boat, and this is just one example here. This is the side deck, and there's just awesome amounts of space to just saunter along. If you equip the boat with lifelines, you can have surfboards and windsurfers lashed up along here and sea kayaks and still have plenty of room to come along here. This makes for easy sail handling, and actually it makes for safe moving about at sea because you have easy places to put your feet. The edge of the bimini here is perfectly located for a handrail to run all the way along the edge. We've been working on this bimini mock-up here to figure out just how big it's going to be, just how the shape is going to be, what elevation it's going to be. There's a lot of things to fine-tune about it. Once we get everything, all those details worked out, we'll actually use this as the mold for forming the bimini itself. This bimini will be an 1.5 inch thick foam sandwich. It'll be plenty thick enough to walk around on and deal with the mainsail, to service the solar panels that are up here. Here I am again going on about the space. We have this great big foredeck up here, the slatted deck, and then in front is a trampoline, and a great big trampoline for just lazing about, to collect sails on. It just adds to the space of the boat for enjoyment. In the center here, this is where the anchor will rest, and behind it will be the chain locker and windlass. We've had this cockpit mocked up for a week now. We've been playing with it, we've been fine-tuning it. We put this bimini on. All this structure you see here is just temporary, just for us to get the shape and to work with the shape. Once we have the top structure made, then we will attach the tubes, the legs that hold the top up. We decided to keep the 5-foot diameter wheel. We've notched the floor a little bit. That enables us to lower it down. I really like the leverage, and that's how we're going to go forward with it. We've moved the winch for the halyard. Instead of being up on the beam, we've brought it back behind the mast. This is our mock-up mast. By putting the halyard inside, we can add a forward enclosure and still work the halyards inside. That makes the boat a lot easier to handle in the inclement weather. It also allows us the ability and space to put an electric winch here, if someone should so desire. We decided to put the main traveler track on top of the bimini. What this does for us is it keeps this whole back deck area here completely clear of the main sheet. And that leaves it wide open for your tender storage, for kayak storage, maybe a couple of fishing chairs, your barbecue. None of that's going to get tangled up with your main sheet.